Last time we started with the mole concept. So today we are doing some more questions of mole concept. First question is, how many moles are in 5 grams of calcium? See, mass is given and we have to find out the moles. So first I'm solving this question using the formulas that I've given to you. That is mole and mass, how we will relate. Mole is equal to, since this is element, so mole is equal to mass upon what we'll write here is gram atomic mass. Moles we have to find out, and how much mass is given? 5 gram. And gram atomic mass of calcium is given, atomic mass is given, and gram atomic mass is 40 grams. So solve it and we'll get 1 by 8, that will come out to be equal to 0.125 moles. So using the formula we have solved this question, but now I'm solving this question using unitary method also. In the unitary method, the thing that we have to calculate, we keep it onto the right hand side, and the thing that is given, that we keep on the left hand side. So what is given? Mass is given and moles we have to find out. Now we know in the mole concept which mass is equal to how many moles. Since this is element, so we know gram atomic mass of an element is always equal to 1 mole. This we already know. So we are talking about which element? Calcium. So gram atomic mass of calcium is 40. That means according to this whole thing, 40 gram of calcium, if I will take, 40 gram of calcium will be equal to 1 mole. And question is, we have to find out the moles in 5 grams. So if 5 gram calcium we will take, how many moles will be there? That one will be your 1 by 8, that is 0.125 moles. So you can solve this question using unitary method also, or using the formula also. Moving on to the next question. What is the mass of 4 moles of aluminium atoms? Again in this question we are talking about mass and mole and aluminium. Aluminium means this is element. So same formula we have to use. Mole equal to mass upon gram atomic mass. Now in this case moles are given, so moles are 4 and mass we have to find out. What is the mass? Mass we need to calculate, and gram atomic mass of aluminium is given in the question, that is 27. So mass is equal to 4 into 27 equal to 108 grams. So like this we can solve this question. And if we are using unitary method, now in this case moles are given and mass we have to find out. So moles we write this side and mass we write this side. So it will be opposite to this one now. Now 1 mole is equal to which mass? Gram atomic mass of an element. So 1 mole is equal to 1 mole of which element? Aluminium is mentioned, is equal to its gram atomic mass 27 grams. And in the question 4 moles are given. In 4 mole of aluminium we have to find out the mass. So it's 27 into 4, that is equal to 108 grams. So using the formula or using unitary method we can solve these questions. Moving on to the next question, third question. How many moles are in these many atoms of helium? Now question has atoms and moles. So mole and atom, the formula is moles equal to atom upon Avogadro number 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. Moles we need to find out and atoms are given. These many atoms are given. It's 9.033 into 10 raised to power 24 upon Avogadro number 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. So when we solve this, we will get 15 moles. After solving this, what we'll get is 15 moles is our answer. So if we will solve this question by unitary method, again what we'll do is moles we have to find out. So this will come on right hand side. And what is given? Atoms. So atoms, they will come this side. Now according to mole concept, how many atoms are equal to how many moles? If we take Avogadro number of atoms of an element, these are always equal to 1 mole, this we know. Now in this case, these many number of atoms of which element of helium we can say are equal to 1 mole. Any element, these many atoms are always equal to 1 mole. And these many atoms of helium, that is 9.033 into 10 raised to power 24 atoms of helium, if they are given, then how many moles are there? 1 upon Avogadro number into 9.033 into 10 raised to power 24, and after solving what we'll get is 15 moles we will get. So this is the third question. Next question, fourth question. If 1 mole of carbon weighs 12 grams, it's given here that 1 mole of which element? Of carbon is equal to 12 grams. What is the mass of 1 atom of carbon? So question here is we have to find out the mass in 1 atom. So atoms are given here and we need to find out the mass. So formula will be between atom and mass, and that formula is mass upon gram atomic mass is equal to atoms upon Avogadro number. If you're using the formula, this is the formula between the mass and atoms. In this formula, we fill the values. Now, here in the mass, we have to find out. And gram atomic mass of carbon is 12. Mass we need to find out, and gram atomic mass is 12. How we know that gram atomic mass is 12? Because it's given 1 mole of carbon is 12 gram. And 1 mole mass of an element, this 12 gram is always its gram atomic mass, is equal to atom. How many atoms? What is the mass of 1 atom here? So atom here is 1 and divided with Avogadro number. So mass is equal to 12 upon Avogadro number. 12 upon Avogadro number. This is the mass that we will get. Now when we solve this thing, we have to find out in this case, if 1 mole of carbon weighs 12 gram, if 1 mole of carbon weighs 12 gram, then what is the mass of 1 atom of carbon? So it is 12 upon this much. After solving this, we will get 1.99 into 10 raised to power minus 23. This will be our answer. So this will be in grams. This is the mass of 1 atom of carbon. So using the formula, we have solved this question. Next question now. Fifth question. Which has more number of atoms? 100 gram of sodium or 100 gram of iron? That means there are two parts in this question. First is find out the atoms in 100 gram of sodium. Second is find out the atoms in 100 gram of iron, and then we can compare which one has more number of atoms. So first I'm taking 100 gram sodium and we have to find out atoms. Mass in atoms formula is again atoms upon Avogadro number is equal to mass upon gram atomic mass. Atoms we need to find out, and mass given is 100 gram and gram atomic mass of sodium is 23. So atoms are equal to 100 into 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 upon 23. Solve it, we will get the number of atoms in case of the sodium. And the second part is same formula, but now in this case we will be using iron. So only difference is here we'll write gram atomic mass of iron we have to fill, and that is 56. Rest of the numerical will remain the same, just mass will change. And atoms are equal to 100 into 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 upon 56. We will calculate this, and after calculation we'll come to know that the atoms in case of the sodium are more as compared to iron. So this we need to calculate. This question after this is convert 22 gram of carbon dioxide into moles. Now mass is given and moles we have to find out. And carbon dioxide is a compound here, so we'll use the formula for molecules here. Moles and mass, the formula is moles equal to mass upon, now we'll write gram molecular mass, and gram molecular mass of CO2 we have to calculate, which is 12 plus 16 into 2. Atomic masses are given. This comes out to be equal to 44 grams. Now we fill into this formula. So moles are equal to mass. How much mass is given? 22 upon gram molecular mass, that is 44. This will come out to be equal to 0.5 moles. So this is by using the formula we can solve this question. Now the second one is, if unitary method we need to use, then what we'll do is, mass is given, so this will keep on the left hand side, and moles we have to find out, keep the moles on the right hand side. Now which mass is equal to how many moles? Since it is a compound, so gram molecular mass is always equal to 1 mole. So we'll say gram molecular mass of CO2, and gram molecular mass of CO2 is 44 grams. So 44 gram is equal to 1 mole, and according to question, 22 gram CO2 has how many moles? 1 upon 44 into 22, that is equal to 0.5 moles. Next question now, seventh question. What is the mass of these many moles of water? So now again the formula is between mole and mass. This formula we will use. Moles equal to mass upon gram molecular mass. Now since the compound here is water, we'll find out the gram molecular mass of water, which is equal to 1 into 2 plus 16 equal to 18 grams. We fill it here. Moles are given 0.5, so we fill 0.5 moles equal to mass we have to find out, and gram molecular mass is 18. So mass is equal to 0.5 into 18. This will come out to be equal to 9 grams. And in the unitary method, now mass we have to find out, so mass will come here, and moles are given, so moles will be here. So it will be opposite to this. 1 mole is equal to which mass? That is equal to gram molecular mass of water, and gram molecular mass of water is 18 grams. So we know 1 mole water is equal to 18 gram, and question is, in 0.5 mole of water, how many grams are there? So this will come out to be equal to 9 grams. Next question now, 8th question. What is the number of molecules in 0.25 moles of oxygen? Now moles are given and molecules we have to find out. Formula between mole and molecules is moles equal to molecules upon Avogadro number of molecules. Moles are given 0.25 and molecules we have to find out divided with Avogadro number. So molecules are equal to 0.25 multiplied with Avogadro number. After solving, we will get 1.505 into 10 raised to power 23 molecules. This is the answer. So this is using the formula. Now unitary method. Molecules we need to find out. So molecules will come on right hand side in unitary method, and moles are given. So moles will be on left hand side. And we know 1 mole is always equal to how many molecules? Always equal to Avogadro number of molecules. Since here oxygen mentioned, so 1 mole oxygen is equal to these many molecules. And question is, find out molecules in 0.25 mole. So if 0.25 mole oxygen we will take, molecules will be 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 upon 1 into 0.25. So this will come out to be 1.05 into 10 raised to power 23 molecules. Next question, convert 12.044 into 10 raised to power 22 molecules of SO2 into moles. Just like this question only, we have molecules and moles. Formula is same only, mole equal to molecules upon Avogadro number. Now in this case, moles we have to find out, and molecules are how many? 12.044 into 10 raised to power 22 are here, divided by 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. This will come out to be equal to 0.2 moles. 0.2 moles. Now unitary method. Again here moles and molecules are there, but now molecules are given, so molecules will be on left hand side, and moles we have to calculate, moles will be on the right hand side. How many molecules are equal to how many moles? These many molecules equal to 1 mole. So 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 molecules of which compound? Of SO2. In the question SO2 is there, is equal to 1 mole. And if we take these many molecules, 12.044 into 10 raised to power 22 molecules of SO2, these are equal to 1 upon 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 into 12.044 into 10 raised to power 22. This will be equal to 0.2 moles. This will be our answer for the 9th question. Now next question. One more question. What is the number of water molecules? We have to find out the number of water molecules in a drop of water weighing 0.06 gram. That means mass is given and molecules we have to find out. So formula will be between mass and molecules, that is mass upon water is there, so gram molecular mass, and here what we'll write is molecules upon Avogadro number of molecules. What is the number of water molecules? Molecules we have to find out, and the water mass is given 0.06. We need the gram molecular mass of water. So this we will find out. Gram molecular mass of water is equal to 1 into 2 plus 16 is equal to 18 grams. This will fill in the formula. Mass is 0.06. Gram molecular mass 18. Molecules we need to find out and divide it with Avogadro number. So when we solve this, molecules will be equal to 0.06 into Avogadro number upon 18. This will come out to be equal to 2.007 into 10 raised to power 21 molecules of water. This is the answer for the 10th question. So these are the questions for the mole concept, where we have calculated atoms, mass, molecules we have calculated. So this is how we have to solve the mole concept questions.